Hi guys, this is Primeflex and I'm back with another massive strategy. Alright, this is a boom and crash strategy, just like many of my strategies on my channel. I also have strategies for volatility index in my channel as well, so make sure to check that out. Okay, so yes guys, this is a boom and crash strategy that works on the minute one time frame. Alright, we are dealing with the spikes and the candles right here. Alright, so it is a very simple strategy. The reason why most traders trade the spikes and candles is because it's kind of filters the complex structure of the candlestick. All right, so right here you don't need to determine the highs and the lows. You don't need to see the pin bars. You don't need to see every complex thing. All you're just seeing is the spikes and the candles. So it makes the market quite exciting to look at and quite exciting to trade. Okay, but it is a very tricky market, right? It's a very tricky market. So if you don't have any a detailed background on forex itself, you keep on losing if you're trading this market that you think it looks simple. All right, so but my channel is made for you guys to be able to educate yourself more and to be able to tell you guys, to show you guys how to really trade this kind of strategies. All right, so let's just get to using the strategy. We are going to be using three indicators in the strategy. As you can see, we all four actually. We're using the moving average, we're using the parabolic stop and reverse, we're using the relative strength index, and we are going to be slapping a Bollinger band on the relative strength index. Now for those of you that think because of because I added the Bollinger band on the RSI, it doesn't repaint. Okay, it doesn't repaint because I set it up in such a way that the Bollinger band doesn't move around the charts. If I should move left or move right, you are going to see that the Bollinger band doesn't repaint. All right, so just keep on watching. While after the video explanation, I'm going to be telling you guys how I set up the indicators. All right, so let's just get to using the strategy. It is a trend strategy. All right, so it is a trend strategy. So how does it work? We need the market to be in a downtrend. All right, we need the market to be in a downtrend. We need the market, which means we need the candle to be below the 200 exponential moving average. All right, I'm using the 200 exponential moving average here because we need a bit of volatility and trend as well. Okay, I always use the 50 exponential moving average when I just need trend and I do not need a lot of volatility in the market. All right, to trigger my trade entries. But right here, I need a blend of volatility and trend. All right, so I need the market to push as far, okay, which is the volatility, and I also need the overall trend of the market to be down. All right, so let's get to using it. So we need the candles to be below the moving average, which is very clear here. As you can see, the candle is below this red line right here, as you can see. So what do we wait for next? We wait for the Bollinger band to go above the 90. Okay, we want the Bollinger band to go above the 90. All right, let me just do something. I do not need the 80 level, so I can delete that and I can say done. All right, so I need the Bollinger band to go above the 90 level. All right, so let me just break it up. All right, so you can see clearly. All right, so you can see clearly. I think this is perfect. So once you see that a spike occurs and you see the Bollinger band what shoots up to the 90 level, you can see I have a sell here. I've set it on the 88 level, so in case the market tries to just get close to the 90 and tries to just reverse, I can also catch the movement. All right, so that is why I have the 88 and the 90. All right, so it is basically just a zone rather than an area or rather than a point. So the 90 is actually a point, but the combination of the 88 and the 90 creates a zone. So that is like a zone, a roof, okay, an area that I know that the Bollinger band is going to touch and it is going to reverse surely. All right, so as you can see here, the Bollinger band touched the 88 level, and what's after it touched the 88 level, and I see the market close in a red candle, that is my trade, that is my entry signal. It is not complicated at all. You can see the SAR, the parabolic SAR will always be above the candle to signal a downtrend. It will always be above the candle to signal a downtrend. So it is like a trend confirmation. It is not really needed in the strategy, but it is more like a trend confirmation for us. All right. So once we see that, that is going to be our what? That is going to be our take on what entering the market. So we enter the market right there. So once we see that the Bollinger Band touches or crosses, I prefer if it crosses the 88 or the 90 level, then we are going to what? We are going to enter the market. Now, how long should you hold the market? You should hold the market as long as it crosses back to the 80. So I can enter right the market right here. You can see right here it crosses the 80, and then I'll leave once the market touches the 80 again, or leaves the 80-hour mark. So you can see it touches the 80 right here, and this is where it leaves the 80 or the 88, sorry. All right, so that's where I'll be leaving the market. All right, so that's a trade entry for you guys. And also keep on watching the video. I'll be sharing with you guys a secret that works with this indicator that increases the win rate from about 80% to about 90%. All right, so let me just continue with the basic explanation. So you can see right here the candle crosses the 80 and it leaves the 80 here. So I'm just going to use the crosshair to show you guys our trade entry. You can see the market is below the moving average. It crosses the 80 right here. I'll enter here and it crosses the 80 right here. I'll be leaving the market right here. So you can see how well the strategy works. All right, so you can see right here as well, the market touches the 80 or crosses the 90, and then it crosses right here, and then what happens? It leaves at around this point. It leaves around this point. All right, so that is where I'll be exiting the market. All right, so that's just three trades for you back to back to show you guys how well the strategy works. You can see another one right here. You can see it touches. This would have been more of a scalping because the candle, the Bollinger the Bollinger left the zone very very quickly. It just made a very short arc and left the zone very quickly. All right, so let's see if we can get another. You can see right here now. This is what I've been saying. So you can see right here, the market touched the 88 but didn't get to the 90, and you can see that it just started reversing down. So for me not to miss this kinds of entry, I always that was why I have the 88. All right, so rather than me just waiting for the market to get to the 90, once I see that the market has gotten to the 88, I can place an entry, and then once I see that the market crosses the 90 again, I'll place another entry. All right, so that is how the strategy works. All right, so let me show you another one. While the market is in a downtrend, the market has been choppy in this parts. All right, so you can see right here the market crosses the 88 and the 90 after this short spike, and then you can see it left at around this point. All right, so just before the spike, it touched the 88 again just before the spike. So you can see how well the strategy works. This is another one right here. You can see I've shown you over six trade entries. I've shown you over six trade entries, and I can continue to show you guys. You see, this would have been a scalp because the market was able to leave the 88 quickly before this long spike happened. All right, so you can see right here it left at around a candle before this. It touched the 88 at this point, crossed the 88 at this point. So you can see how well the strategy works. So now for the secret I said I was going to share with you guys. Let me share the secret with you guys right now before I talk about the indicator settings. Let me share the secret with you guys so you can understand how well this strategy is built towards to favor you in the market. All right. So listen now. Okay, this is a trade. This is another trade. Is this a trade? No, because the market is in an uptrend. This is a trade right here. Now you can see if you check my Bollinger Band, my RSI zones clearly enough, you are going to see a 98 level. You will see a 98 level. Now let me go back to the beginning of the charts. Now once I see that the market crossed the 88, then crossed the 90, so it crossed the 88, crossed the 90, and then touches the 98. All these three zones are going to be entries for me. So the 88 is the first entry, the 90 is the second entry, and the 98 is going to be the third entry. And I'm going to hold and leave once the market touches down, when the Bollinger Band starts coming downward and touches the 88 level. I'm going to close all positions. Do you get it now? So once you see that the markets now becomes flattened, the markets become flattened at the 100 level, at the top right here, at this top, right here. Once you see that the market flattens, just keep on adding entries to the market. If your account can carry it, just keep on adding entries to the market. You are going to flip your account in one trade. Trust me, this is an account flipping strategy. You are going to flip your account in one trade. Once you see that the market is able to touch that 98 level and then touches the roof of the 100 level and then just keeps on flattening out. Just keep on adding entries and adding entries and adding entries. Trust me, you are going to make a whole lot. You will flip your accounts. Trust me. So that is the secret I want to share with you guys. Okay, that one doesn't fail. It doesn't fail. If the 80 and the 90 is going to fail, which I have not experienced yet because I have not back tested enough. I have back tested for a week, which is quite little. I've had over 30, I've checked back tested over 30, seen over five to six trades happen live. So I need to back test more to be able to be sure of my win rate. But ever since I've been back testing, trust me, once it touches this 100 level and begins to flatten out, trust me, the market doesn't reverse to the upside again. It will nosedive, it will come down surely. All right, so trust me on that. All right, trust me on that. You can see right here too, it will surely come down. Just keep on adding entries and adding entries and adding entries as you wish, as your account size can carry. Trust me, you can see right here as well. You can see right here. I know what I am saying. Okay, guys. So that is it for this video. Let me show you guys um the indicator settings. Let me just add them from the beginning. All right, so the first one I'll be adding is the moving average, which is the 200 exponential moving average. As you all know, you click on done, it has been added, as you can see. Then I'm going to be adding, I'll click on the main chart button, and I'm going to be adding my parabolic SAR, my parabolic stop and reverse, and I'll be setting the step is going to be 1 and the maximum is 1. Now the reason why is because I want it as close to the candles as possible for the maximum, and I want it as close as possible to themselves for the step. All right, so I'll click on done, and you can see they're as close to themselves as possible and as close to the candle as possible. So I'll click on the F button again, click on main charts, and I'll look for the RSI, the relative strength index. I'll click on the relative strength index. My period is 14. Make sure you blend your style to your background. If you're using a black background, make it black. All right, so for the levels, you will let me delete this and show you the levels. You are going to be needing the 90, the 88, and the 98 level. All right, and all are going to be your levels for sale. They are going to be your levels for sale. All right, so click back after you've added the levels, then click on done, and you can see it has been added. Then you click on the F button once again, click on the, now this time you are clicking on the indicator window 1. Then you look for your Bollinger Bands, and this is how you are going to set it. The 20 deviation 2.0 shift 0. Now this is the difference I made sure I applied it to my RSI data. So as the data for the RSI is moving, the Bollinger Band data is adjusting itself to it, so it doesn't repaint. So the Bollinger Band is not calculating its own data individually. It is calculating its own data based on the data feed of the words of the RSI. So that is why it doesn't repaint. All right, so you can give me kudos for that. Then click on done, and that is it. Your strategy is ready. All right, make sure you I hinted on my Telegram channel that I'll be doing a synthetic prop firm very soon. So if you need more information about the prop firm, the synthetic prop firm, you can chat me up on WhatsApp, which is going to be in the description box below, or you can just text us on Telegram, me and my loyal members, where we drop signals. They drop signals, they drop trade updates, and they try to keep the synthetic trade the synthetic trading environment as lively as possible. So make sure to join my Telegram channel in the description box below as well. All right. I said I'll be doing a synthetic prop firm challenge very soon, and I'll be recording every trade videos I do. I'll be recording them live, and I'll be trying to see how fast I can flip the account. If it's going to take me 10 times to trade and pass the challenge, trust me, I'm going to do it 10 times, and I'm going to post. If I fail, I'll post it on my channel. If I pass it, I'm going to post it on my channel as well. All right. So there are so many things for you to watch out, so many contents for you to watch out on this YouTube channel. So make sure you stick around. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this video. Prime Flex says bye bye.